Hello, welcome to my super special Easter episode. Happy Easter! Yeah! Like my little ears, I made them myself. So, I'm going to be egg decorating today because I also lost the camera to my Easter episode. So, now I will be doing this instead. But I've never done anything like this before, so we'll see how it goes. Not really sure. I have a bunch of wooden eggs in this basket over here. I've got some soaking in some vinegar water. So I figured it might be good to have them soak a little bit first. I don't know. I've never done it with wooden eggs before, so... Yeah. I have these little... I got one of the little kits for egg decorating. So I'm gonna try one of those. You like put it in this little bag and then put some dye on it. I'm gonna do the little purple one. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Okay. The first thing I decided to do in this video was see what I could make already, because I had been getting eggs off camera and I wanted to see how many eggs I needed to still get. So I'm doing that, making what I can. I saw I needed some fiber and stuff, so I'm making that. And this is it's really fun actually. Just squishing this egg around in this bag. Okay, I'm gonna put a different color in here. I found this bush and got really lucky with that, and then got super lucky getting these. So that was cool. I got so many eggs from that. And then I decided to go to the realms to egg hunt to find some more of those eggs, because those are mainly the ones that I needed. I needed some more for a couple more of those little things. And not having much luck. I think all my luck was used up on those bushes. So I'm just kind of running around now. This egg just looks like nothing. So I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Let me check. Let's see. I took out the little thing, so choose a color. And put on drying room. Try. Okay. Oh, I guess I did do it correctly. It doesn't really look like anything. Maybe it doesn't work very well with wood. It very well may not. Maybe it'll dry differently, but we'll see. It just looks like nothing. Maybe I should put this little glove on that they gave me, so I don't get dye all over my fingers. I found an egg at last. I may have found one earlier and I wasn't looking. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Good. Here is my first attempt at wooden egg. It looks like black nothingness. So that's promising. I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't think this is gonna work out very well. Or at least those ones. Let's see. Might just gonna straight up stick this egg in here. I made some plants, as you can see. What do I want? I'm gonna put it in the purple one. It floats a lot. I'm not sure. Oh boy. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna try a different one. A different way. Okay? So, I have paper towels. And I'm going to stick liquid dye onto the paper towel. And then wrap the egg in it. So, I had to put all of my inventory in a chest because I didn't want to run all the way back to my house just then. Found some egg. I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, I'm just gonna try it. I don't know. We'll see if this works out. Sorry if the crinkling is really loud. I have no idea how much the camera is picking up on this crinkling. Okay. A little bit of dye. Make sure it's not going on my table. Stick some little drops around. I don't know if any of these are gonna turn out very well, but fun experiment. To see if they will. Okay, that's fine. I just know what This looks so weird. Okay. Just wrap up this one. Oh, I have dye all over my hand. Oh, that was not my best idea ever. Maybe I should wrap the egg and then put the dye on it. That would probably be smarter. Squeeze some in there. This is going great. Alright, I got a blob. No. I'm gonna tie a string around it. And put it in a bowl of water. And it's supposed to make it tie-dye-y. Boop. No idea if that's gonna work. Roll my little wooden egg around a little bit. Alright. Okay. Now what do I do? Oh yeah, I wanted to try and make some glitter ones. So let's just dye a few different colors and then I'll try putting some glitter on them. See if it works. I have to make some more plants. Stitcher really quickly playing the ukulele is really funny. He's strumming it. Yellow. And a blue. And a green. And an orange. Just gonna throw those all in there. And we're gonna hope it turns out. Yeah. I have no idea if it will. I don't know how well dye soaks into wood. It would probably work better if I had something to hold it down into the pot, but I didn't think about that, so it's a little late for that one. Okay, I had another one. What was the other random idea I was gonna try? Might just leave I have 2 more eggs in this water that I just stuck the dyed cloth into that turned gray. This is what this bowl looks like right now. I didn't think about the fact that it would all leak out into the bowl. But maybe I'll just leave them in there and see if they turn some interesting color. I don't know. Experiment. This is all one giant experiment, so I might as well, right? I also have a giant egg that I'm going to put into this bowl, wrapped up in a cloth, and see what happens. So, I think I'm gonna use this, maybe I'll wrap it up first, like I said, and then put the dye on it. I think, yeah, I'll do that. Wrap it into a little ball. While I was recording this one, I believe it's this trip here, but it might be the next one. It's the next one. Oh. Or at least those ones. Let's see. Might just gonna straight up stick this egg in here. I had a whole Easter video recorded. And then I lost the cam, but then also for some reason didn't record the whole video correctly. So partway through this, that video ends and I start playing again another day to get enough, just like egg hunting and stuff. Doing Eastery things to get enough Eastery things to do for the video. So should be fun to watch, I think. Just trying to tie-dye this egg. Ooh. That was a big drop onto my napkin just then. Alright. We're good? It's fine. It just came out a lot faster than I was expecting it to. Alright. It does soak a little bit. I don't think this is gonna end well. If this looks good in the end, I will be shocked. Like, severely. Alright, I may have made a mistake putting the dye on before I opened these other two. But I put so much thought into this video. You have no idea. But I forget such tiny things. Maybe cutting these beforehand would have been a good idea. Oh. Did I think of that? No. Not at all. It's fine though. Oh. I'm gonna just run out of dye. I made some spring chocolate. I did Google it. I did not just figure out how to make that on my own. I googled how to make the spring meals because I realized I needed to eat them to get the spring missions, and I had no idea how to make them, so Google. I have been actually making these videos fairly short notice recently, so this is just like a couple days before Easter that I'm currently making these eggs. Not giving myself much time to actually get this done. I think it'll work. It'll work out fine. Okay, so I'm gonna try using this slightly more concentrated, slightly less concentrated, to fill in the spaces between these. Okay, you're gonna. I dropped my dropper into the purple. Okay, this kind of looks cool, honestly. Not that side of it. This kind of looks cool. I'll show you in a minute. But I don't know how well it'll come out by the end. I got even more eggs. But those ones are really nice to get that kind of thing on, because I don't have to plan as many that way. Which is really nice. Because it's a lot to have to hunt down all of those eggs and then have to use them all to make plants instead of making other things. So it's nice to get those this right here is why I decided to do this in the video, because I had absolutely no idea what I would do during the moments when I am literally just sitting on my little egg chair waiting for the eggs to come back. Because these egg bushes take like 30 minutes to respawn, which is also the time that it takes all of the eggs in the village to come back. So I would just sit there and wait until I saw eggs on the little bushes, and then get the egg bushes and go egg hunting. So that I knew exactly when the eggs came back, so I didn't have to wait and just randomly hunt around and hope they had respawned. But it's just a lot of sitting and waiting and not really doing anything. Ergo, egg coloring. Plus it's Easter, and egg coloring is fun. I haven't done it in years, since I was a little kid. This is fun. I've never done this before. I saw it on a random video, and I thought it looked like fun. So here we are, tie-dyeing an egg, and seeing if it works. Who knows? We will by the end of this video. I don't think I tied the top very well, so I don't know if the top part of the dye is really gonna sink in. The eggs in the realms respawn about every 10 minutes. So I go back on my egg hunting of the realms, because I figure those have respawned by now, because I was sitting out there for a good 10 minutes at least, probably, waiting for those eggs before I got bored. It's very important not to get bored. I really hope this actually works, because this is really fun. I don't know why, but it is. I'm gonna set this on this glove. There we go. That should work better now. Better than just holding on to it the whole time. Alright. Okay. I think I maybe have it covered enough. Maybe. I'm gonna tie another string around it though, because I don't think this one is actually like tight around the egg. And I want it to be. As tight as possible on it. Yeah, my hands are gonna be dyed for a very long time. I hate the crinkliness of gloves. Besides, it's just food dye. It can't be that bad for you, right? These eggs don't seem to be turning any other colors, so that's kind of interesting. Time to put the giant egg into my giant bowl. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna stick it on its side. And then wait a little bit. You can't even see it. It's so dark now. In a little bit, I'll flip it onto the other side. Move these eggs around. Other than the purple ones, they just look like weird wood at this point. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. Alright. I want to glitter some colorful eggs. One of the things I got gave me a little packet. Green glitter. I want to use it. Yeah, that first egg I did still looks like nothing. You can't actually see it. What is that? Maybe I'll wait for it to dry and then try it again. I'm gonna try it with a completely dry egg in different colors. See if it comes out different. I have made a spring egg bowl now. And I'm gonna make the other one. I forget what it's called. Spring mimosa eggs. That's what it's called. Okay. This egg is red now. Cool, I guess. I'm gonna try some purple. See if it just turns it in and nothing. Okay. I think I'll leave it like this. And just see if that does anything. Maybe I shuffled it around in the bag too much last time. Will this fit in here? You think this is gonna work? It's a little big. I mean, it goes in. I don't know how well I'll be able to get color onto it, but it's in there. I also, you're gonna see anytime I open it, the crafting station, you've probably already seen it, that there is a bunch of pictures of Sally on all the decorations. Because since I recorded this after I realized my videos messed up, this is after I made the other videos. But unfortunately, that Jack and Sally video also did not record correctly. It recorded the first like 2 minutes. So I don't even have the gameplay of that one. Which is so ironic, because it's the same one I lost last time this happened. Where the Jack quest just didn't work. So weird. Get some red. I'm gonna put it right on top of the egg. I'm trying to get it to cover the whole egg. There we go. This is kind of turning also into nothingness. Just looks like a black egg with less dye on the top at this point. Maybe I'll glitter this one. See if it makes it look nicer. Why am I moving it around with my fingers? Oh no. Another black egg. Maybe it'll dry and turn into different colors, but I kinda doubt it. Happy Easter! Yay! My eggs are failing. Oh well. Experiment. You like all my stuff so far? I think it looks pretty nice. Donald fell off of a chair, had a temper tantrum. Alright. These are still just looking like wood so far. So I guess I haven't really made very well dyed eggs. Maybe I'll try putting some more dye in here. Can't hurt, right? Put some yellow in here. Is this actually yellow or is this red? I think that just turned this one orange. Yeah, it's red because it's the primary colors. Okay. So I put 2 red in that one. Now I'll put 2 green. Maybe 2 green was a bad idea. I think that's too much green. Whoops. This is green now. Oh well. Guess I won't have a yellow egg. Not even the right colors. Whoops. Well, I've made green. Okay. Nah. I had that right. Green and red make yellow. Or orange. Man, I don't know why I can't think of it today, actually. I usually remember so easily. Blue and yellow make orange. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have yellow now. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. Actually, I could make some. I have this yellow. I would just have to get another bowl. Make some yellow. I'll just see if this one actually makes it more green. I think it is. I think it is working a little better. The purple one's working pretty well. Probably because it's a really dark color just to begin with. Gonna flip my ginormous egg. This way. The eggs I have in the water bowl over here are still not changing color whatsoever, which is shocking with how dark this water has now become. They have a slight greenish tint. Okay, I'm gonna try something with a little tiny egg. I'm gonna try just putting this paste on it. I'm gonna see what happens. Another experiment. I don't really want to rub it around with my hands. I'll use this. I mean, that seemed to work alright. Maybe I just can't use dark colors? I don't know. That's yellow. Because I put straight up yellow on it. What if I put it on this? And then roll it around in the paper towel. I have made almost everything at this point. I'm pretty sure. I think the only thing I'm waiting on is oh yeah. I haven't been watching as much as I thought I would because this is a lot more absorbing than I thought, but I forgot that Stitch does not garden. He forages. So I was really sad that Stitch did not give me extra eggs, because if he did I would have gotten enough to finish that quest. And he didn't give me any, and I was asking him why he did not give me any because I was upset. And it started raining at that exact moment. Just like, this matches my current mood. Now I'm going to sit on this little egg instead because I am sad. I'm gonna sit on the uncomfy little egg instead of my comfy chair because I'm sad. Okay, straight up just putting that paste on it worked pretty well, honestly. Better than these ones in these cups seem to be doing. People said you could leave it for like a couple hours, so like with wood. So that's probably what I'll have to do. And I'll just show at the end after that time and see if they've done anything. Show the completed eggs. Okay, what do I... I want to do something with this egg that is yellow. I don't want to just leave it yellow. That's not very fun. Gonna get some green. Okay, I found something that's actually pretty fun to do. put lines on a paper towel and then roll the egg on top of it. It's very splatchy. Yeah! That's kind of cool. I don't know how well it's focusing on it, but it looks cool. I like it. I did something! One of them at least will look cool. That one doesn't look like terrible. This one still looks like absolutely nothing. So, yay! I made a nothing egg. Woo! This little guy also just looks like purple slash nothing. Oh, except for that. The part that didn't really get anything on it. Alright. I don't know what else to do. I don't know if these little tie-dye eggs are doing anything over here. I now just have to wait for these eggs to come back. Do I have blue? Ew. I'm gonna make a blue one. I may just take the rest of these wooden eggs in my basket, because I have several left, and paint them instead, because this isn't working out too well. I'm just like paint rolling it. Come on. You can do it. You can dye this egg. Had to water them. Oh, this has to be so bad for my hands. I feel sticky. Where's the other? Rubbing it around with a finger of the glove. Okay. I've made a weird blue egg. Shuffle it around a little bit. All of them seem to have a line in the middle where they don't like hold as much color. I'm not sure why. Just the way the wood is, maybe? They don't look like that before though. Like all of them have that line in the middle. Weird. Blue egg. Should I roll the blue egg around in something? What would I roll the blue egg around? don't know. Even the gloves are sticking together. Okay. They don't really like this either. I'll just pick some purple on top of it. Maybe? Whoop. I'm making a line of purple. It's not working very well. It kind of just looks like a mess. Maybe I'll blend it instead. Alright. I made a thing. Again, you can't really see it, but once it dries, I'll give you a better view. My hands. Covered in stuff. Alright. So, I think I will leave these in here for a while. See if they actually turn any sort of colors. And I'll be back whenever I decide I want to take out the tie-dye eggs that I have put in this bowl to show you guys how they turned out. I have returned. So, some of these eggs actually look kind of cool. I have just a plain old pink one. And this little guy, he looks a little weird, but it's kind of cool. Some weird like green spots right there. And there's just a little blue fella. He's just blue. And this is like kind of a cream color. It honestly just kind of looks like an egg. Like it looks like a duck egg or something. This purple one I like. It's really vibrant. Like it looks really. I like this. It looks cool. And then I got this one, which I also like. It's all like swoopy. And this is the first one I did. It's just black. It's a little more purple in the light, but it's nothing. This one is cool. I don't know if it'll focus very well, or if it'll get the color very well, but it looks really cool. It's like a bright blue on the top, and then that looks blue for some reason, but it's very purple in the middle. And it looks nice. Wonder if I hold it like... Yeah. And then this one that I spun around and stuff looks pretty cool. There it goes. Little egg. That one looks pretty cool. It's a little sticky still. I don't know if that'll dry correctly, since that's just straight up concentrate. We'll see. This one is also purple. It looks brown for some reason, but I don't think it's bad. It's kind of like a Halloween egg. If I ever want an egg for Halloween, this one and this little black one, perfect. This is my sparkle egg. The sparkles come off every time I touch it, so I don't think they're gonna stay on there very well, but this is the sparkles. This is one of the tie-dye ones. It's not bad. Look, that side looks kind of cool, you know? Some of it looks like it didn't get any tie-dye on it, but whatever. Another green egg with a little bit of purple and yellow. Little splashes of other things. I don't think that one's bad either. It's also pretty vibrant. Yellow. Just yellow egg. It's not very interesting. This is the other little tie-dyed one. Uh, I'm trying to figure out, okay, the best way to show it. It's also just kind of like, eh. This one I think is cool. This giant one, look at this. It looks like a tie-dye shirt in egg form. Especially right here. This looks really cool. I really like this one. I really like how this one came out. And I think this is my favorite. And it's nice. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that at least one of them turned out to a level that I actually really like it. I might have to slightly tie-dye some of these other eggs at some point. Like just the plain ones. Because that's boring. Who wants just a plain egg? Nobody. People do. I don't. I don't like plain eggs. So I might do something with them. Or I might just leave them and have them in a big egg bowl basket thing. I don't know. Anyway, it was fun. It was a fun experiment. I think it actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would, honestly. Like, especially this one. I am honestly really surprised how well this turned out. It's pretty cool. So, if you want to experiment with any of my ways of making eggs, I would suggest this one. This was really fun. And I hope you egg decorated along with me. Along with the video. Because that would have been fun. That would be fun. So now that I'm done with my egg decorating and I am done with my egg hunting, I've made really everything egg, at least one of all of the egg things that I can make in Dreamlight Valley, and I've gotten all of the quests. So, yay! I did all the Easter things. Woohoo! Gonna put this egg down now. I'll hold this instead. Little bunny. Anyway, whether you egg decorated along with me or not, or egg hunted along with me, or just sat there and did random other things while you're watching, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it was a fun video. I thought it was a fun idea. If you did enjoy watching, please leave a like and a comment down below. It really helps out my channel. And if you would like to see any of my future content, you can subscribe and hit the bell below to get notified whenever I put out my next video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy Easter!